You're listening to KSG Podcast. This is a short, crisp, concise, exam oriented, edited editorial for civil services aspirants. In this podcast, we are going to talk about Langya virus being reported. Source for the content is Sushmita Panda's article for the Financial Express. Almost 3 years after COVID 19 was detected in China, the country has reported cases of another zoonotic virus called Langya virus. According to reports, the new type of animal derived Henipavirus has so far infected people in the Shandong and Henan provinces of China. Meanwhile, this new type of Henipavirus is also called Langya Henipavirus or the LayV. According to scientists, it can cause severe illness in animals and humans, and at present, there are no licensed drugs or vaccines meant for humans. A zoonotic disease that spreads from animals to humans, the Langya virus was first detected in the northeastern provinces of Shandong and Henan in 2018 and was officially detected recently. According to a study published in the New England Journal earlier this month, the new Henipa virus is associated with a febrile human illness and it was also found in shrews. According to scientists, several other types of Henipavirus like Hendra, Nipah, Cedar, Mojiang, and the Ghanaian bat virus are known to infect humans and cause fatal diseases. However, other related Henipaviruses have been detected in bats, rodents, and shrews. The scientists stated in the study, and I quote, during sentinel surveillance of febrile patients with a recent history of animal exposure in eastern China, a phylogenetically distinct Henipavirus named Langia henipavirus or LAV was identified in a throat swab sample from one patient by means of metagenomic analysis and subsequent virus isolation. The genome of LAV is composed of 18,402 nucleotides with a genome organization that is identical to that of other henipaviruses. Unquote. The study found that Langia is most phylogenetically related to Mojiang henipavirus, which was discovered in southern China. Meanwhile, the Langia virus is known to cause fever. Now, how was the Langia virus found? The newly detected Langia was discovered in eastern China during surveillance testing of patients who had fever along with a recent history of animal exposure. According to reports, it was identified and isolated from the throat swab sample of one of those patients. The scientists who conducted the study pointed out that this newly discovered Henipavirus is associated with some febrile cases, and the infected people have symptoms including fever, fatigue, cough, anorexia, myalgia, and nausea. Wang Linfa, a professor in the program in emerging infectious diseases at Duke NUS Medical School, who was involved in the study, said that the cases of Langia henipavirus so far have not been fatal or very serious, so there is no need for panic. However, it is still a cause for alert, as many as viruses that exist in nature have unpredictable results when they infect humans. Meanwhile, the findings of the study suggest that the shrew may be a natural reservoir of the Langia virus. Now, what are the symptoms of Langya virus? According to the study, further investigation found that 26 of 35 cases of Langya henipavirus infection in Shandong and Henan provinces have developed clinical symptoms such as fever, irritability, cough, anorexia, myalgia, nausea, headache, and vomiting. While all 26 had a fever, 54% reported fatigue, 50% had a cough, and 38% claimed of nausea. Also, 35% of the total 26 complained of headaches and vomiting. The scientists also found that some infected patients have symptoms accompanied by abnormalities of thrombocytopenia, leukopenia, impaired liver, and kidney function. This, according to the study. Now, what is the origin of this virus? According to the study, which analyzed the infected patients, it is very much likely that the new virus has jumped from an animal to humans. Scientists have pointed out that it is highly possible that the shrew may be a natural reservoir of the Langya virus. Moreover, the study suspected shrews after conducting a serosurvey of domestic and wild animals. Among domestic animals, seropositivity was detected in goats and dogs. Now, is there a possibility of human to human transmission? Scientists have not yet presented any clear picture of the transmission of the Langya virus from human to human. The researchers who conducted the study have underlined that the sample size of the investigation is too small to determine human to human transmission. However, they emphasized that among the 35 patients infected by LAV, there was no close contact or common exposure history, which suggests that the infection in the human population may be sporadic. Moreover, the study noted that contact tracing of 9 patients with 15 close contact family members revealed no close contact Levi transmission. Currently, there is no virus or treatment for Henipavirus, and the only treatment is supportive care to manage complications. Meanwhile, some health experts said that it's too early to comment about human to human transmission. That's it for this podcast. Thank you so much for listening. To join KSJ India courses and to crack the IS exam, visit ksjindia.com. You can also get a PDF of this podcast on ksjindia.com. Thanks for listening.